Best of 2 question mark? Mood.
My chat was scrolled up, so I was reading something. I was seeing like Ramato being added to select the format, and I was like, wait, what? They're already gonna play the best of 3 for Division 1?
Peaches is asking for 2 boss rematches to be a goal. Ramato, get on that. Kipo.
Peach is clearly reading chat because there was the whole discussion about 2 boss rematches.
Oh.
Ramato is giving it the big old X.
All right, so
Row Control. I am honored to be joined by the luminary PK, who is widely considered to be the father of Row Control.
Yeah, I am Row Control.
Having claimed victories over multiple high-skill Division 4 players.
Damn right. All right. Love me some Row Control. That's a poggers.
All right, so I'll let you walk us through the card as we start.
All right, so starting in row 1, there is this very, very blatant NPCs play with 5 and 8 NPCs. The other 3 goals are a bit weird, but like you're probably not going to see a Rico 8 in a Row Control unless Rico is nuts on this card. So it's probably going to be 8 NPCs in some fashion. 4 from Gelato doesn't work with it. It's like 3 weird goals and 5 NPCs, 8 NPCs. So if you get both of those, you're probably fine, because the other person's probably not going to go for all 3 of those. Row 2, 2 from 5, 3 from 4. 5 enemies, 5 links, and Pin a Shadow Mario. Pin a Shadow Mario, probably not going to... It's probably the least useful goal in that row, or in that section. 2 from 5 and 3 from 4 work okay with each other. It's a bit of a what you prioritize when. 5 links works great because those are both you want access to specific levels. 5 enemies is great because you'll probably have 3 in Bianco, 3 in Rico at that point. So we could see something along the lines of 3 from 4 with 5 link, 5 enemies. 2 from 5 can play into that as well. Pin a Shadow Mario, if things get sniped, maybe. But that's about the only scenario I can see Pin a Shadow Mario being used. Row 3 also has links, so it has 7 links. Wiggler, 5 from 2. Those can kind of work with each other, but Gelato's weird. This could be a potential goal that pairs with row 1, because 4 from Gelato benefits the 5 from 2 defeat Wiggler play. And then you just need something else. And then onto row 4, or I guess row 3 also could just be like, you can play it safe with just like 7 links, 40 totals, 20 lives. Those are all relatively fast. If you go for totals, you're going to want links and totals. So it's completely doable. Row 4 has some weird synergy. 60 totals can kind of work with like 2 100s. This row 4 is a lot of like, it's a mismatch of things. 60 totals doesn't work great with much. 2 100s doesn't like really work on the card besides 100 from Bianco. 3 hiddens works with the Gelato play. 26 shines does not work with the Gelato play. But you could like row 4 is a lot of when do I go for this? Like if you go for blues, perfect, I get a goal there. but you probably don't want anything else unless you're thinking like Deep Pinna or just like a ton of shines. It's a lot of stuff that doesn't work great with each other. Row 5 is 3 sort of early game goals, and then 15 shines Delfino and Eel. So you could play a progression game with Pianta. You could go for the 2 blue coins goals and then pair that with 15 shines from Delfino. Eel's always something where if you go for it at any time, it's probably not going to be a race for it, but it can be. I can see a blues play. I can see a progression play with row 5. Either one is an option. And that is the card.
I was listening to you sort of evaluate these cards. There's 2 routes that sort of stick out to me. There's the blues route with rows 3, 4, and 5, 40, 60 totals, 15 shines from Delfino, 15 M's, 7 pin a beach or 4 fruit ladies, 3 hiddens, pin a 5 from the back, hoverless as a potential goal as well, 26 shines as your backup, right? And then pair that with like links, 5 from 2, 4 from Pianta, 20 lives, right? Like there's a low progression, high high speed route that just does Pianta basically, and everything else sort of fits in. The alternative is this NPCs, 4 from Gelato, try to make a play for row 3 as well, right? You're sort of wanting to do the same thing, but instead of blues, you're trying for specific blue target goals, right? Which I think backs up better into the other rows because you'll have more progression at that point.
Yep.
So like a 1, 2, and 3 play or a 3, 4, and 5 play. I think those are the 2 potential strategies.
You could also see like 1, 3, 4 being an option. 4, as I was saying earlier, is just this really weird row where there's a lot of stuff that's like, I can do this eventually. Pin a 5 from the back, hoverless. I don't think Yoshi is super great on this card from what I've seen. There's Bell Shines, but that's pretty much the value. So you could make a play for if you do 1, 2, 4. If you do 1, 2, 4, you can take advantage of Deep Pinna, but nothing else is like huge there. I don't think it'd be like, oh, I'm ahead here, perfect. You can take it if it's there, but that's something you kind of back up with. You probably do like pin a 3 and then just leave for a little bit. Because that'll give you 3 from 4 progress, 2 from 5 progress. You could go a little bit farther if you're eyeing 5 from 2, but you're not going to want those goals immediately. There's definitely interesting starts, though, and I think, like, Bianco's relatively safe. Rico is pretty safe. You could do Pianta, even. You could go for the 4 from Pianta with 15 M's play. I would not mind that. That sets you up very well in row 5. Peaches is looking at Pianta, and it looks like both of them are thinking Pianta.
A Pianta start targeting row 5.
Ooh, Haywire actually M's.
Good idea, right? If you can cut some of the power out of row 5, right? You slow the game down quite a bit, right? And part of the way you cut that is with 4 from, splitting 4 from Pianta for 15 M's. And if you divide those goals, then all of a sudden that row becomes a lot rougher, right? You've got Eel smack dab in the middle. You could do Fruit Ladies, right? But 15 shines is going to be a later game goal anyway. So you're basically confirming that row is not going to be completed until late.
Yep. Did either player grab the 1M?
Behind?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I did not see them. I mean, they could be intending to go all the way to 4, right? And so there's opportunities to grab it.
It's weirder for Haywire because he grabbed the 1M before entering.
Maybe, he may have messed up the jump, and so he's like, fuck it, I'm here. I might as well do it.
Yeah. That could be the case. So Haywire just grabs the 1M. Interesting. So I think Haywire is looking at 4 from Pianta a bit more than M's. Because I think he's going to try to grab the M's in 2.
Yep.
So getting ahead in Pianta is actually okay here. They both ended up starting the same thing. So if Peaches focuses down M's, then Haywire can just turn around and take 4 from Pianta, and then the row 5 kind of ends up what I was saying, where one player has progression, the other player has blues.
Haywire grabbing the blue behind. Going underneath.
That was very Monko.
Underground. Yeah.
Don't think he needs to grab the underground one here, but, you know, I guess you can. So he did not need to go underground, but I guess he did it, so it's fine. Peaches also enters too, so that's fun.
More blues to get.
Yeah, this is This is a really weird start. I'm intrigued. Usually in row control, you kind of want to do something, probably, but they're kind of both setting up for row 5 while also not doing anything else. Haywire.
Okay, that's not entirely true. Peaches was okay. Now Haywire's also doing the links.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. They're both kind of like doing stuff while also not doing stuff. They're literally both just playing row 5 right now, and everything else is like, okay, they're grabbing the links, but that's not going to be something that's gone for right away. Or, like, it'll be gone for pretty quickly, but not, like, insane levels of fast. I'd be really interested to see if one of them leaves Pianta after this, or if they're just going to commit to the 4 from Pianta play.
Peaches is now exiting Pianta, grabbing the M. So at this point, I think they basically are now mirror matched, both with 9 blues, with Haywire having an extra M from underneath, while Peaches has, I think, one more M in the plaza or in the village.
Yeah, so both of them. This is such a weird start. I love it. Doing a little bit of Pianta, then going for M's. It's really weird that both of them did the exact same thing. Like, I could see one player going from this, but to see both of them go is actually kind of funny.
We'll see if they continue to mirror each other. Both now at 11 blues, but Haywire, remember, has that extra blue from underneath the village.
Yes. So Haywire has 7 M's at this point. Peaches has 6. No, 5, because I don't think he did the Rico one immediately. Which is fine.
I think they both did the Rico one.
Oh, did they both do it?
Yeah.
Okay, well that was a double misplay, but whatever.
Haywire does not get the jail blue. They've diverged. The timelines have split.
Yeah, so if Haywire ends up losing 40 totals by 1 blue, this is the moment we remember. We blame the RNG of the Gumi and throw Ramada out the window for existing people. No problem, Pogo. I just do what the fans ask for.
Accommodating the fans. Never said that the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League doesn't appreciate their fans by caving to their every whim. Peaches, they're both doing underbell again. Peaches setting up, doesn't get the coconut clip first try. Haywire, meanwhile, gets the pepper.
He's doing it at
over.
a weird angle right now. Like, it'll end up working.
Yeah,
there it goes.
There it is.
But
third time.
It was a little off angle-wise.
Haywire gets it first try, so it's sort of a reverse of what happened the first game. Haywire struggled the first game with Pepper, and Peaches got it first try. Now, Peaches struggled a bit with Coconut, and Haywire got it the first try. And Peaches is thinking, is getting the linked. Will Haywire do the same thing? Will Haywire remember the linked?
Nope, which is fine, because the linked is better after Rico.
Yep.
Or you can just grab one part of the link. That's fine.
Oh, and Peaches jumps into the water, so that's not even a good thing.
Yeah, Haywire is
so I think the reason why. So I think so. To respond to Jeff's little complaint about why they were doing that I think the intent is they want to do that half of the linked pair during the Rico cutscene. But I guess you can also still do that M anyway. So it's not like the.
Haywire's going for that M.
Oh, wait, Haywire. Yeah, you've already gotten that M.
I love it. All right.
Oh, that is rough. That is rough.
Okay, so Haywire still at 7, Peaches at 6. So I guess we're at a point where Haywire
going to come down to their play. Yeah, Haywire's in the lead. Haywire does not need to get every single M. Is basically the diagnosis here.
Yeah, he needs
spent the time to get the M under the village. Right, so he would still need to go for the one with the coconut tree. He does not need to go any further. He does not need to get the one on the metal. So Haywire is ahead by virtue of that fact alone.
I don't know which M is actually the fastest to ignore at that point.
Like, just move towards the metal platform?
If you're going to grab 8, you have to go over there anyways. So is that one still the slowest M to get, or is like the one on the building the slowest to get?
It's gotta be the one by the coconut tree, because you can at least like schmoove over to that metal platform without going to that coconut tree by using the girders or something.
Haywire is going to grab some. Oh,
and Peaches is grabbing the link too. So
don't go grab the crate. Okay. That wasn't the crate I was talking about. Oh, it's all sad. High up is slowest coconut tree, much better still. Okay. All right, don't grab the link.
We have the definitive word from M. Larvitar.
All right. Well, this is pain. Haywire would have won M's if he just focused the M's.
Yep. But Peaches, despite grabbing that one half of the linked, right, which isn't the worst choice in the world, right? Like, it's on the way, I guess. So.
Yep. Both players doing the exact same start meant that whoever actually gets the goals for it is in a much better spot for the game. On the upside, Peaches won't know what Haywire is doing. But yeah, this hurts. This hurts Haywire a lot. Yep, 15M's gone, so now Haywire has no reason to go over there. He might anyways. Don't. Okay. Okay, I guess grabbing the other part of the link is fine, but...
Yeah, you're here.
He should have, basically what he should have done, if he was going to only do the link, because what Peaches did was he only did the one linked and said, fine. I'll grab this while I'm doing it. It's relatively fast. Or, like, it's, like, slower than just rushing it, but, like, at least it's on the way. Haywire did stuff that was out of his way, and that costed him 15M.
Peaches is not doing the other half of the linked during the blooper fight. I was sort of expecting him to do that, but
yeah. I'm actually a little surprised he didn't also. Maybe he does it after the fight.
Yeah, maybe.
Nope.
Nope.
He done.
He out.
All right, so Haywire lost to 15 M's. Does he say, okay, now I need 4 from Pianta? Which is a fine call.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah, the right call here, in my opinion, is to cut 4 from Pianta at this point.
Well, he could keep going for 4 from Pianta.
Unless he feels, the alternative is unless you feel that row 5 is now completely lost. In which case, sticking around, making a play for, 2 from 5, 3 from 4, right? You're making progress there. You're...
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking now. Is he's thinking, okay, let's do 3 hiddens with 3 from 4. This will be enemies, or at least like a start towards enemies. This is really rough because Peaches and Haywire chose the exact same route, pretty much, and Haywire's just behind.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do from this position if you're Haywire. Do you... I guess you start making progress elsewhere, like you try to get to Pinna as fast as you can to try to get 5 links, 7 links? Instead of doing Rico? Like... That's the only plausible thing that I could think of to do that isn't, okay, I'm going to try to continue in... what I'm doing.
Yeah, this sure is an adventure for Haywire. Peaches does Rico 3, so that's a little bit of leniency. If he decides to focus Rico 2 hidden into Gelato, that is good for him. If
He's
he
doing
goes to
just the
Rico
enemies
3, it hurts. Okay, he goes to Rico 3, so he's hurting a lot right now.
Will he just do Rico 3 and then get the enemies in 4? Because Peaches, I think, maybe does not intend to do Rico 3. At least not right now.
Nope, Haywire's gonna do the enemies. Oh, this is all just really sad. It's just the same route.
Yeah, and now Peaches is now grabbing the blues that he did not get during the M's.
Yep.
Wait, is this... Okay, he's doing the other half of the linked.
Yep. Peaches is grabbing the, like, extra blues that he missed.
Which is fine for him at this point.
Yep. So an interesting call Haywire could make is to go to Bianco and secure 5 enemies. Neither player has gone to Bianco yet. Likely they will at some point because of 5-7 links.
Yep, there's a link there. There's NPCs as well, but if you're planning on going deep Pianta, not necessary.
Yeah. It's a bit of a move. Yeah, I like Haywire's call to say, okay, I missed those blues. I'll just go grab this. Peaches is ahead 5 blues. They're roughly in the same spot with Shines. We will see probably Haywire go to either Gelato or Bianco. It is up to him on what he wants. If he wants 5 links and 5 enemies, I think Bianco might be better.
Nope, it's Rico 4. Haywire's gonna trade.
And Haywire wants Pinna. But he's 1 shine down and hasn't unlocked Gelato. Okay, so he's going to trade. He's then going to go to Gelato and do probably Sand Hidden.
Yeah, that seems like a safe bet.
And
Peaches is going to go do the enemy. I think he's going to do the enemy and exit area, which, you sort of poo-poo sometimes. Like, if you're going to do enemies, why not just do 3? It's so fast. But to be honest, the one in the cage is pretty far out of the way. So... yeah. If you're not intending to actually do 4, then
if he's intending on never doing 4, it's better to do Rico 3 or do 3 and Rico 3, and then actually it's probably better to do all 4 in Rico 4, but then just exit area anyways. But it's fine.
But that will mean 5 enemies will be secured here by Peaches after he opens Gelato, enters, gets the red Cataquack.
Yep. So this is just a bad spot for Haywire. He should get links. That is the one positive for him right now. He has Delfino. Did he end up grabbing Delfino links yet?
He did not get the Delfino link.
Okay, that's a little sad, but it's fine.
He traded in 2. How many blues did he trade in? 30 or 20?
He traded in 20.
So he
was at 28 when I last checked.
So
when he finished Rico 3.
He's 6 blues behind right now.
Yep. So the race for 40 totals continues. I expect Peaches also to do a lot of blues here.
Yeah, I expect Peaches to do at a minimum the linked, the M on the wall, right? Just get the fast stuff, the one in the hut, right?
He'll probably rush the enemy first and then be like, okay, cool.
Then do the
never
link.
mind. He's going
to do the link
enemy
first.
while he does the link, so that's fine.
That's true.
So Haywire was thinking 5 enemies in Pinna. That will not be the case this time. 5 enemies goes to
5 enemies
Peaches.
gets clicked away. Yep.
Haywire is now just not doing blues, it seems, which I think is technically the correct call, but that is a weird call.
I don't mind it at this point.
He needs to get to Pinna now.
You've been sniped to 15 M's. You've been sniped to 5 enemies. Yeah, he needs to get to Pinna. He needs to make a play for links. Now that he's got a round number, he can grab he can grab the shine and immediately go. Doesn't need to do anything else. He's already done his trade.
Yep. He can go right there.
Meanwhile, Peaches would need to trade.
5 links.
Yes.
He will have... So, Haywire will get 6 after Pinna. So he just needs to grab the Delfino one.
He gets all 3, he will get. Yes.
He can also do the Delfino one.
Haywire will have 6. Yeah. Yep, which might be what he's doing. That seems to be his movement. He's not doing the movement behind the Shine Gate.
He could also just... He could go to Bianco 2 right now and just grab 5 links but not 7 links. That would be a worse play. But it is something that could happen.
Peaches is stopping for more gelato blues, stopping for both the, or it's just, maybe he'll just get this pillar blue for 40 totals.
He's just going to grab the 40 totals. He's done with it.
Looks like he's trying to get the birds.
He might try. Okay, he's just thinking about it. He's gotten a weird spot and just left.
I think that's the right call. Those 2 blue birds aren't really needed on this card.
So Haywire had made the right call and said, okay, let's not go blues and let's just go to Pinna. So right now where we're sitting, they are pretty much even in 2 from 5 and 3 from 4. Peaches is trading in. He's going to try to get to Pinna now, but he is too late for that. So Haywire will get 5 links. He will get 7 links. And he will be ahead in Pinna. So he could probably go for Pinna Beach Blues at this point.
Yeah, the call from Peaches here needs to be, I think, going back to Pianta.
Yes. I would expect Haywire is thinking, let's do the 2 in Pinna and then immediately go to Pianta. And then you're in a great spot there. Because here's the thing. If, let's say Haywire gets 4 shines from Pianta and 7 Pinna Beach Blues, he does not have to do another goal in row 5 basically the entire game. That's his win con at that point. He just has to leave it up and then get 2 other rows. Because Eel's not going to be really contested because Noki isn't extremely good here. 15 shines from Delfino, yeah, he can do it, but if he does that, he's going to lose the other goals. Haywire barely gets that.
Yeah, I was getting a little bullied by the Electro Koopa.
Yep, everybody hates the Electric Koopa. If you don't hate the Electric Koopa, you are shamed forever. Okay, 5 linked done.
Okay,
Peaches
the fact
now
that
has-
so the fact that that was clicked immediately, right? Which I don't necessarily disagree with from Haywire. You have to imagine that you're both contesting that blue goal, means that Peaches can essentially go, "Fuck this noise," which we will see him do immediately, and just go
Did he
to
exit
pin a
too
stuff,
early?
right?
That was close. Okay.
That was really close. But the fact that Haywire was forced to click 5 links before clicking 7 links, because in an ideal world, you would have combo clicked 5 and 7. But you couldn't. You can't trust that. Why? Because 1 linked pair means that 5 links is gone, right? And if you're both sort of matched in your start, you'll lose that goal if you delay 5 links for 7 links.
Yep.
But that click now means that Peaches can just skip it, not even care, and go do Mecha Bowser. And now all of a sudden, Peaches is ahead the 7-pin in Peaches.
Yeah, so now row 5 is basically just his.
Now, Haywire could not try for 7-pin Beach Blues and go straight to Pianta and secure 4 from Pianta, and then we have a similar issue to where we were before, right? Which is row 5 is sort of dead in the water until 15 from Delfino or blue trades. So, and Haywire's going to be grabbing more blues here, going to get closer to 50 totals. But with 60 totals on the card, obviously a little more distance, a little more air between that and the two competitors at this point.
Yeah, so we're sitting at an awkward spot. Haywire kind of just ignored, or like going for blues even more kind of just defeats his start. He is not intending on row 5 anymore, or at least he can't. 4 Fruit Ladies actually had a lot of value on this card because of 5 NPCs, 8 NPCs, but we will not end up seeing it, at least yet. Which is
Peaches
fine.
is doing Beach Blues.
Both players have shown a desire for Pianta. So we could see a double Pianta play after this, which once again hurts Haywire.
Yeah, the fact that they've been largely matched this whole match is rough for the slower player.
Yep. Even then, I don't think the speed was like what the reason that it's been this. It's been like Haywire's chose to do a couple weird things. Like he grabbed like 4 extra blues in Pinna 2. He grabbed the M underneath the village in Rico and then in Pianta and then proceeded to not focus M's.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of weird stuff this game. Yo, 3 purples and 2 of them crash into each other? Tragic.
Gets another purple. This RNG from Peaches has been spectacular.
Yep.
Now for the last 2 on the beach, we'll see what Haywire does here, having finished out Mecha Bowser. Seventh beach blue being sprayed down. Haywire's going back into Pinna.
Yeah. So he has shown a strong desire for 2 from 5 and 3 from 4. And, of course, Peaches is doing the same, but Haywire focus works blues.
And in Peaches goes.
Haywire does not focus the Pinna Beach Blues. He knows he's just behind and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what he thinks of doing now. Pinna Shadow Mario at this point is still pretty dead in the water. It is not a very good goal because it negates progress for the other 2 goals that are remaining. If those 2 are traded, then Pinna Shadow Mario becomes important. So I could see up to Pinna 3 here.
Right. You've invested this time at this point. You might as well continue to make the progress. And like you mentioned, having a slight advantage in Pinna Shadow Mario may matter if the 3 from 4 and 2 from 5 get split.
Yep. Peaches re-enters. He should do pin a 3. Pin a 2 are... 3 hiddens is on the card, but I don't really care for it. It looks like
He's
he does
doing
do
2R.
2R. It's fine, but I'm not the biggest fan of that goal right now. Row 4, as stated before, it's just kind of goals that you might... Okay, they both go for it. This is all just pain for Haywire.
Yeah, this is Haywire being one step behind this whole match.
Yep.
Which is just unfortunate.
Pretty much everything that Peaches has done, Haywire has also done. He's just been behind to it. So they will both have 2 hiddens.
That is true. They will both have 2 hiddens and access to a third.
Haywire definitely wants row 4 at this point with how he's playing, because he's like, I'm gonna grab these blues. I'm gonna grab these blues.
The problem is Peaches is now in a position to cut 3 hiddens.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, you're behind.
Yep. If Peaches makes
To
the
that,
call
to row
right
4.
now and says, I'm gonna go for 3 hiddens, which he should.
He's looking towards it.
Looks like he's
He's
going
looking
to
towards the source.
So yeah, this hurts. This is just all pain for Haywire. This will be
Phasing through the
shine.
dock.
So on the upside for Haywire, this does not help Peaches towards 2 from 5 or 3 from 4. He needs to leave, and he's... Please don't go to Rico.
He's going towards Rico.
It's so painful.
This is
Rico too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so now Haywire can't even take advantage of the 3 from 4, 2 from 5. He needed to like...
Yeah, he needed to get 3 in he needed to get 3 in whatchamacallit in Pianta and then go to Gelato
He
and finish
honestly
3
could
for
have
4. He would have been ahead to that.
If he really wanted hiddens, he should have done 3 in Gelato into Pianta.
Yeah. Which would have set him up better for 3 from 4, and then that means the snipe, right, which is, yeah, it's a snipe. But you're ahead to row 2.
Okay, alright, it's fine. Now, I guess Haywire is technically ahead to wherever he goes next, but, like, it's so minuscule that speed can completely change it. So where does he
He's
go?
going to Pianta. They're both going to Pianta. This is Pianta movement.
Okay. Haywire is at least ahead.
No, Peaches is going back to Pinna. Okay, interesting.
It's diverged.
They've diverged. The history has diverged. This is better for Haywire because Haywire is better set up now for row 2.
Yeah.
But to be honest, Peaches doesn't need row 2, right?
Peaches now.
Peaches could be looking at row 4.
He could go for row 1.
Yeah, at this point.
He's in a great spot for row 1. He's in a great spot for row 2. Well, he's in an okay spot for row 2 still, but it's not great. He's in an amazing spot for row 3. And he's in a decent spot for row 4 and 5. So, like, Peach's call here works. It's fine. It will lose him row 2 and give him every other row.
Almost got the red coin. No, no red coin. To back it up.
Oh, he didn't back it up. Well, feels bad.
So Haywire will get his 3rd shine here from Pianta. We'll probably finish out 4 in short order.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Peaches is getting his 50th blue, 51st once he gets on top of the wooden platform.
So if Haywire goes back
first,
in,
though.
okay. So this is like technically not the right call, but I'm okay with it because if he clicks 4 from Pianta, it puts at least a little bit of pressure on row 5. Because both of those goals are just time sinks, and neither of them are good. So Peaches has to be like, whatever. He got 4 from Pianta, but it's weird. Like, I'm okay with it. It just adds a little bit of pressure. But if Peaches makes the right call that it's just not gonna matter, it hurts. I don't know what progression is looking like for each players at this point. Peaches has pseudo 18.
Haywire has pseudo 16, I want to say.
Okay,
we'll
so he is behind to progression. We might see Peaches try for 3 from 4 in Noki, which is good for Haywire.
Fifth shine here from Pinna for Peaches. Fourth shine from Haywire. Why is he not clicking 4 shines from Pianta? I guess you can delay it, but like it secures you a row. Oh no, it blocks a row. There it is.
I think he just clicked it to leave the area so he could move. Like he would be in the process.
Okay, so this is clearly 5 NPCs, 8 NPCs. Pianta in row 1.
Okay.
This is a life choice now.
This is so the logic behind this is he saw 7 Pinna Beach Blues and 4 for.
This is also 5 from 2. This is also 5 from 2.
Would this be his 5th from 2?
Oh no, this is 5 from 2 progress. Sorry, this will be his 5th from 1.
Yeah.
He can then go back to Pinna and get 5 from 2.
Yeah, the only way this works is if Peaches just decides to do Pinna 5 from the back coverless for no reason and Pinna Shadow Mario for no reason. But it pretty much requires him to waste time with Pinna Shadow Mario.
That's the clip. Ah, that was a little dicey there at the end for Haywire. Also, what is up with the Zalgoing of the text with Peaches and Haywire?
So 5 from 2 in Gelato is likely what I'm seeing right now. He is probably going to enter Pianta 6, do 8 NPCs, 5 NPCs, get both of those clicks, which works out fine, and then he immediately goes to Gelato. The issue for him right now is he only has 2 from... Wait, does he have 2 from 5 now?
If he does... Okay, he has 2 from Pianta, 2 from Rico, 2 from Pinna. 1 from Gelato. If he goes back to Gelato, he'll have 2. Yeah, he needs another one.
That is the issue right now, is he needs 1 more 2 from 5. This play would be in an amazing spot if he had 2 more shines somewhere. He can choose to do that in...
But Peaches is going to secure 5 from 2 with Rico 4.
Yep. So then it just turns into 20 lives being more priority, which is better for Haywire, I think.
Got the better life grinding spot for sure.
5 from 2 isn't.
And that might be what he's.
Did he re-enter 5R?
That might be what he's thinking about.
I think he goes to 6 first. If he after the 5 from 2 click though, he might decide to go for it. All right, so Peaches is at 55 blues.
Correct.
I don't know what Haywire's at right now. I would have to see his blue coin count.
We'll see it in a hot second.
Yes. There is 0 reason to actually finish the shine, so he should not do Pianta 6. Actually, I guess at that point you could, because he's doing 8 of the 10.
There are only 8. So you have to do all of them anyway. He's done no other NPCs.
Yeah, he'll have to do 8 of them, and then, like...
At that point, you've had to clean them all off and talk to them.
Yeah,
so you just have to
so
talk
then at
to
that
the
point,
mayor
doing the other 2 small ones is fine.
But yeah, and that's 5 from 2 clicked away.
Yep,
for
that
Peaches.
hurts,
So we'll
but
see.
it's not the end of the world. It just means now Haywire needs 20 lives. And Peaches, honestly, probably just goes to Gelato here. Haywire needs Peaches to go for Pinna. But if he goes for Gelato, it's just over.
He's moving over to Gelato.
Yep.
We'll grab the fire Pianta, redeeming himself from his transgression last game.
He will be undeaded.
Five NPC blues clicked.
Yep. So Peaches and Gelato, does he have a way back in this? No. Oh, I guess Peaches is going to do a couple weird blues, I guess, but
just to get to 60 totals, I think.
Yeah, Haywire needed to be here instead of Pianta 6. He needed to be there before Pianta 5, realistically. I understand 8 NPCs and 5 NPCs were in a very scary spot, but once you have 4 from Pianta, it's a lot safer.
He sees the far ocean blue. He was thinking maybe he'll skip it, but then he sees it and he gets it, secures 60
I think
total.
he decided from where he was that blue is the fastest spot. So it's fine. Which it is. That is the fastest blue from where he was. So if he was worried about a race, then you grab that.
So now Haywire's off to Gelato.
Yep. Haywire. So what does Haywire do here? Like, he has to do 4 from Gelato without Wiggler to even like have a chance here.
Yeah, you have to sort of presume that you're gonna remain ahead, I guess, but I don't know.
Ramato, Peaches could very easily turn and take row 1.
Yeah. He has access to Yoshi in the plaza. 4 shines from Gelato is a possibility for him. Wiggler is a win con. He's ahead at this point to it.
Yeah. I mean, his Pianta 6 basically lost him Wiggler. And that was basically what he had to realize was, okay, I did Bianca 6, I lose to Wiggler. Or Pianta 6. So he needs row 1 and he needs row 2, and then he's probably going to have to win double 50-50s in row 5. Not a fun spot to be in. It's doable. But it's
correct.
not a fun spot to be in.
Yeah, correct. Peaches does not have 3 from 4.
Yeah.
With this play.
So 3 from 4 is still Haywire's. Haywire, this is Haywire's 3rd from 4, right?
It should be, yes.
So he will get 3 from 4. He needs to do 2 more, which honestly I think has to be a Noki at this point for Eel.
Yep.
And then 50 Shines Delfino, still very much something he needs. He needs to double 50-50, basically.
Right, but for Peaches now, gets defeat Wiggler, that's 1 row. Pinify from the back hoverless has access to, that's another row. And then he could even do, at that point, he might get 2 from 5. Pin a Shadow Mario, another potential win con.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to do anything else.
Yeah. This is all, this is a rough spot. I don't... Like, Haywire gets row 2, almost guaranteed. I would have really liked if he got... Like, he'll get row 1 still, probably, but now he's stuck doing 100 coin and beyond. Although I think he's technically... No, I don't know how long it would... I don't think there's enough of a difference between Wiggler and Gelato 1R to make up the speed difference right now. And then Haywire gets Peaches has lots of choices. He can do whatever he wants.
Yep. He's got... The world is his oyster at this point.
Yep, so if he wants to be safe and secure 4 from Gelato before Wiggler, he can. He doesn't even need 4 from Gelato, so Peaches doesn't care. If he gets it, he's like, sick. I have a play on row 1 now. Peaches can win every row that's currently existing in this game, except kind of row 2. But even... Actually, it's completely even, because 2 from 5.
Yeah, they will be even to 2 from 5 at this point. And Peaches entering Wiggler.
Alright, so Haywire gets 3 from 4. Peaches should know that that is Gelato. There's no reason for it not to be unless it's Eel.
In which case, huh? But
yeah, at that point you're like, okay, I guess I just back it up with row 1.
And you will know very quickly. Because Haywire's not been delaying anything this match, right?
Yep.
So it will be known very quickly that as Peaches unfortunately messes up the timing on the second knockup. Haywire's not been delaying, so you'll know that this wasn't Noki in a hot second.
Yeah. Well, he won't get either goal.
Yeah. Second ground pound.
Oh, did Peaches mess up Wiggler? Ooh.
Yeah, Peaches messed up the first ground pound.
Oh.
Or the second ground
Eyes?
pound, sorry. So he's backing it up.
Eyes? Can Haywire somehow win this? Because that's huge.
No, because this is Haywire's second ground pound, I believe.
Oh, does he do the second one there? Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that.
This is the third ground pound for Peaches, so Peaches is still well ahead.
So Haywire wins this, alright. I don't think I've ever seen that Wiggler pattern. Or that spray. So yep, Peaches gets Wiggler, 4 from Gelato. Oof.
Yeah, this whole match has just been oof. There's not really a better way or a better verb or better noun to describe it.
Peaches just wins by doing Delfino Shines right now, is what he should do. It's also okay if he goes for Noki. He can.
I think he's looking. Yeah. Oh no, he's got to secure. He's got to secure his road 2, right? Pin a 5 from the back coverless.
I guess that's fine.
But you could do 26 shines and still get it.
He should have done 26 shines and then like worse. Like if 26 shines is somehow taken, take pin a 5 from the back, and it's like whatever, because like Haywire's gonna have the you're gonna get either bell shines or pin a 5 from the back, barring like weird delays. It'd be a really weird call for Haywire to make, and Haywire goes for Eel. That is what he has to do now. Yeah, this is pain. He has to.
We'll get him 2 from 5 though.
Oh, he leaves. Okay.
Never mind then.
He thought something else was more important. I don't know what. Actually, he might go to Bianco. He might be thinking he needs to do Bianco. Pinup? Okay.
He just gets it first try this time. I think maybe he's doing pin a 5 from the back coverless as redemption.
Possibly.
All right. So I think Haywire is trying to make a play for both bell shines. That is the.
I think he was trying.
That is something he's going to need. Haywire? Really?
Yeah. He needs it. If he's not going to say if he says row 5 isn't something he can go for, he can also try to take the thing that Peaches thinks is safer. Which, in my eyes, row 4 is safer than row 5.
At this point, definitely, because you have 2 goals and your opponent would have to do all 3, and you're probably ahead to 26 shines. So, yeah. No, I agree with that assessment. Yeah, this looks like he was thinking about Pinify from the back cover list.
Yep. Once he lost that, he knows now he's behind a Bellshine. So now he's forced into 100 from Bianco, and Peaches can just go do Eel. Heck, he could do 2 from 5 with Finish Shadow Mario. He could go to Noki right now and be completely fine. He just has to not go for row 1.
Noki.
Yep. So this is GG's. This will also be 2 from 5 for Peaches. So Haywire is just actually Haywire enters too. Okay.
Yeah. So Peaches is gonna have to just go straight for Noki 1 through 4. That's obviously his win condition. Haywire could potentially do Goldbird and like seed Eel, but like you still lose.
Well, there's no 4 from Noki.
Yeah, there's no 4 from Noki. I was thinking like 2 from 5, run up the score.
Oh, 2 from 5, it's faster to do Noki 2. Because Noki 2 is stupid.
Movement already done up to the top.
Yeah, so Haywire is now at, like, this is best case scenario for Haywire, except he needs to win the race, which... No. He's just a bit too soft.
Peaches could, like, see that he clicks 2 from 5, dip, and do Pin a Shadow Mario if he doesn't want to even fucking do Eel.
Yeah, no, that would be the right call. Is if he gets 2... So he's probably thinking, I will get Eel. If I somehow get 2 from 5, I just win row 2. He could even just say, I'll just go for Eel, and if for some odd reason he turns around and tries to take Pin a Shadow Mario, I still win. Because at this point, Haywire has shown that he has been to Pianta and Pianta. Actually, he's done 3 from 4. So he has to know that Haywire is doing 2 from 5 right now. He needs it. You should click 26 shines too. Are you trying to get him to flex, Danny? Is that what's happening? I understand. Fair.
But yeah, this definitely was a different type of match compared to the previous one. This one was Peaches sort of was in the driver's seat due to Haywire trying to contest the same goals. Yep. There's the 2 from 5 click.
So do we see Peaches just stick with Eel or do Pin a Shadow Mario?
I would prefer Pin a Shadow Mario because I don't want to watch a Div 3 Eel, to be frank.
These two know how to play the game, kind of.
I also think Pin a Shadow Mario is probably safer, and so that's what he's doing. I think I agree with Jeff's assessment that Pin a Shadow Mario is more his, and like 2 from 5 could have potentially been done in other ways. So let Haywire have to make the play for the rest of row 4 or rest of row 5, which is very slow. Yeah. And secure the faster goal that's available to you in row 2.
Yep. Yeah, this match was a lot of pain. He's saving. Why?
I don't know. just got a safety save. Safety save. What if he games over? What if he games over?
He has 6 lives.
Hit a 6. What? He could die 6 times. Gets good RNG on the fruit.
Of course, he even gets the RNG on his side. This is cheating.
Got the RNG. Pinna has been blessing him.
I'm gonna tell him to drown the Yoshi and then go until it gives him coconut. Kipo.
But I think, yeah, Peaches will win this. Will win the series 2-0. The crown of Division 3 going to him. But Haywire had an excellent tournament as well. In fact, both of these players should be very proud with how they've played this league for most matches. Haywire, I think, could point to a few matches where he wasn't too happy with how he played. But
yeah,
they've both shown a ton of improvement over the past 10 weeks. They've both really gave it their all, and that's really great to see. It's always nice to have more people join the community to, be scrimming, to be playing, to participate in these tournaments. This was a huge commitment of time and energy from lots of folks, but especially the competitors playing at least a game a week to go out there and to put yourself out there and to play it is something to be commended.
Yep. So Peaches, this does make him the champ. It's sick. I felt
from an 0-2 start to being, I think, undefeated until I don't think he's lost a match since week 2. Because he didn't lose anything in quarters because he didn't play quarters, right?
Yeah.
He won his tiebreaker against TheHaywire, and he 2-0'd Tomato, and he 2-0'd TheHaywire. So that is GG.
Yep, GG's.
Congratulations to definitely Peaches for winning to the Division 3 of the Super Mario Sunshine. Actually, Peaches, shit. Congratulations to Actually Peaches for the victory in Division 3 of the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League Season 1. TheHaywire wants to show his eel skills. Put back on the gameplay. Put back on the gameplay.
We need to see the
Papa.
eel. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
it's black screen.
It's black screen.
That's the wrong one. All right, go. All right, go.
Oh, no, we transitioned back and he's saying, never mind. No, go.
All right, he just got eaten at some point.
Check this out, he says. Okay.
With the exclamation point. He's excited. He is really excited about this eel.
Also, there was a Bingo-thon host bingo thing. If you're wondering why my profile picture's changed, because Larvey was like, WTF, who is this guy and why does he have Lego's name? There was a bingo board square on the host bingo for Bingo-thon to change your profile picture to a festive one. So of course I picked Lego Santa. I think it turned out pretty good.
What is TheHaywire doing? Oh, he's going for a cutscene skip. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, he got eaten.
No, he's gonna get eaten. Oof.
Oh, Peaches GG.
We cut away.
Hello.
Hello.
I missed whatever TheHaywire was doing.
TheHaywire was.
Yeah,
sure
TheHaywire was having a time in Eel, but congratulations, Actually Peaches, for your resounding 2-0 victory here in the finals, and you are champion of Division 3. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. I don't know how I won that first match, but I'm just glad I won, I guess.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we'll probably spend more time talking about match 1. Yeah, we'll probably spend more time talking about match 1 because match 2 was a little more tragic. But we'll once he's in here, we'll talk. So walk us through. What were your thoughts on match 1?
I just thought I was gonna do. Basically, I thought like I'm gonna get this sick invade with 2 turbos in Bianco and Rico right away, and then just grab like boss rematch and 5 from Bianco and just like kill him early. But all that's really slow.
Yep.
So it didn't work.
Yep.
And then I was just scrambling.
TheHaywire, commendable effort. You second place in Division 3. Lots of great improvement over the past 9 weeks. Your thoughts?
I'm pretty happy. I kind of knew he had an advantage, and I knew I had some chance. So I'm satisfied with my performance today, despite losing.
Yeah, which is fair. So let's rewind. Let's talk match 1 real quick. Invasion, obviously the false start due to the disk read error, right? But we were noticing a trend with you, Peaches, with your starts. We were wondering, what was your thinking around how you wanted to approach those invasion boards knowing your speed level compared to Haywire, or like what were your thought process in evaluating the invasion board?
I don't remember the first board too well. I just remember there was like a ton of blues. I think like 15 Biancos on my side
Super
and 20 was on his. So looking at that one, like I figured I could win to 11 Delfino if I went for it. And then like if I got 15 Bianco, that would like really nerf 20 from Bianco for him. And then I think there was a totals in the middle, which I thought I could probably win to. So that was like my thinking. And then I wasn't really thinking after we reset.
Yeah, because we were of the thinking that you were like taking these super safe starts, which you could have potentially like made more aggressive starts. Like 15 from Bianco, we thought was a much better start than 11 from Delfino, because row 5 on that first board was so bad with in combination with row 4, and the second board was sort of a similar deal. We thought that row 5's Hidden Enrico was just so much stronger. And here's the previous board. We swapped around to it. That Hidden Enrico, rows 5 and 4 on the second board were just so good. Enrico 3 hoverless, like, yeah, you could sort of make a play, but there was like more potential there, and you sort of went for the safer plays both times. We were wondering, like, were you thinking you were going to get outsped to those, or were you thinking that those were the better start? Or
no, I think I really just thought row 1 was better, and looking at it now and like seeing how the match played out, like I don't think it was. I didn't like having like Hidden and Serena and 2 Piantissimos in row 5, just like as base goals, which was like kind of why I avoided it, but it was probably workable still.
Yep.
Yeah, your thoughts on the invasion board, Haywire?
I was really glad that I got 1 Hidden Enrico, because that's what I wanted for my route. I accidentally entered Rico 3, but I wanted the Hidden Enrico all along. I think I did pretty well early on, and then I just set up too many goals without actually finishing them. So I just lost a lot of important goals, and suddenly I noticed I was like locked out, and I was struggling to get goals outside of my base, I guess.
Yep. So basically, what we were noticing was like, for the start, as soon as you got 5 NPCs, Peaches just like had no idea what was happening.
Right. Like I had terrible fruit ladies. Like the durian was like sitting right next to the basket. Just couldn't get it in. And then I just like didn't know what to do.
Yeah, we were thinking it was really weird that you didn't prioritize that earlier.
Yeah, and then after 2, I should have just gone to Noki, gotten the boss with Manta and like those 2 Nokis, and I would have had it. But
yep.
Yeah.
So
But then what we saw was 5 shines from Bianco becoming super critical, because both of you sort of went for 4 shines, including PD2, and it took a while to close it out.
I'm pretty mad about that one.
Yeah, I was a little surprised I was up there after he did rematch, because I figured it was PD2. But
I prioritized 4 reds instead, and then I was just about to get 5 from Bianco, because I was doing Hidden in Serena, so I was just about to double click them, and losing that cost me a lot, because I couldn't get out of my base.
Yeah, row 4 instantly became awful for him, and then he was just like, okay, I guess I gotta do blues now, and it was pretty much dead in the water at that point. He only had like 10 only or something like that. It was not a lot of blues early.
Yeah.
Those were basically like the 2 points. It was like 5 NPCs, and then there was this play for Haywire where he was like, where he could have done the 100 coin in a secret in Bianco 6. And that could have maybe netted him 5 from Bianco. You chose to do 4 reds instead. That was fine. It was just a bit too slow.
Yeah.
We think it might have come down to like Sereno and Evers being a bit rough. Like you were getting it like roughly like 4th or 5th try, which might have changed everything. But it's tricky at that point.
Yeah, I usually get them first try in these tournaments, but I think it was just nerves today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It cost me a lot, though, so I totally agree on that.
Okay, so let's switch over to talk about match 2 now. This match was something. I think for the first, 25 minutes, you did the exact same thing.
That's kind of wondering, because he didn't click anything.
Yep.
So I was like, is he just following me?
He basically just did what you did.
But then he got linked, so I was like, oh, did he? Now he's ahead of me.
Yes, he made the right call and said, I'm gonna focus down links, and you did something while that was happening. I think
You went straight for Pin of Beach Blues, right?
Well,
Because
so he clicked 5 as I was going for the first link in Pinna, and then I just went straight to Mecca, and he clicked 7.
Which we were mentioning is like a really big inflection point for your ability to know what Haywire had been doing.
Mhm.
Because at that point you knew that 7 links was probably dead in the water. So there was no reason for you to try to contest it anymore. Yeah. And so you were able to go straight for Beach Blues and continue making progress in Pinna, which ultimately benefited you.
Yeah, that click changed everything, because it's very hard to delay that, because obviously he's gonna go for it too. But it instantly, he was at a point where he could just easily just say, okay, I'll just go for Pinna Beach Blues and win to it. Haywire was thinking enemies in Pinna, ended up getting clicked early. It was you focusing down 40 totals in Gelato that was that was what made it a little scary, because of you losing the Pinna race.
Right.
Because you clicked enemies, and at that point he knows you're in Gelato, so he just finished the shine rush to Pinna. Because he was also in Gelato at that point. But it was a bit awkward for that, and then eventually it didn't really diverge until, because let's see. So you guys are in Pinna. He follows you to Pinna 2R. He does Pinna 2R. He then goes to Rico 2R, which you went for as well. It was a lot of sadness there.
At the end, though, I actually had a win condition that I wanted to go for, and I would have had pretty good chance at it if I didn't lose Wiggler and 4 from Gelato 10 seconds before grabbing the shine.
Yep. Yeah, he actually was
there.
He was actually in an okay spot towards the end.
I had Pianta 5 for lives.
Yep. He probably would have just gone straight to Pianta 5, get lives. Row 1 is then dead, which Peaches had great backups for row 5. Or for row 1, sorry. And then row 5 is kind of just an adventure for both of you. It was always just an adventure for both of you.
Yeah, was he ahead of me in Noki when I went back to Pinna? Or?
No.
Okay.
He was a little bit behind. His 2 from 5 was... Or your 2 from 5 was just ahead of his 2 from 5.
There's just so many snipes this match.
Yeah, pretty much any goal that you had outside of deep Pinna was a snipe.
I think I just had slightly slower routing, and he has the speed advantage.
You had some weird choices with so 15 M's was a big thing.
Yeah.
And you decided to do a few blues while doing it. Peaches only did the 1/2 of a linked, and then the above the well one, which was fine. Those are both pretty fast, and you can get M's on the way. But you kind of made a pit stop with the blue shine with the crate, and it was just slow enough to where it lost you 15 M's, and you would have won that goal if you hard rushed it.
I didn't know what to go for at all at the start, so I didn't think that it would be that contested. But
it was really weird. You guys both had really weird starts, and you did the same.
Did he go to Pianta as well?
He did Pianta too.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Exactly, and it was so weird.
Oh, you did Pianta too also?
Yes, it was the same start.
That's funny.
Haywire, you did, I think the only real difference of the start was you did the under Village M, which you probably didn't need to do that, but it's fine.
Yeah. I'm bad at counting.
Anyways, Let's talk relegations. So, Peaches, you win, so you will get Juan. How are you feeling about getting Juan as your first round match?
I know like nothing about Juan, so gonna be good.
Perfect. that is the dream. And then Haywire, you get me. So I'm sure you're excited for that one.
I've looked at the options, and most likely I'm gonna meet you twice, even if I win or lose.
You assume I don't body Peaches, Kipo.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, you're gonna body
I
me.
haven't thought too much about it.
Lunatic is saying prepare for King Boo, Peaches, against Swan.
Okay. Yeah, I know he's a fan of King Boo.
Well,
Yep,
that does. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I am also excited for Haywire. This is it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that action's going to kick off in a few weeks. We'll figure out the exact timings in the near future. But thank you all for joining us for this Division 3 Finals match. Congratulations again to you, Peaches, for your victory. And GG's to you, Haywire. You did an excellent job. We will be back after the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Randomizer Blackout Bingo Run, currently live in Bingo-thon Winter 2020 with the Division 1 Finals between Ramato and Samurai Man. You do not want to miss a moment. We are raiding over to Speedruns Live. Give them your energy. Please give generously. Fred Hutch is a fantastic charity. Not a charity, it's a fantastic research institute helping to cure cancer, to investigate vaccines, for COVID-19. They're like leading the charge on all of this great stuff. Please give your energy. Please, spend your time hanging out and chat. Great community over there. And we will see you in what looks like to be about 2 hours for the Division 1 Finals. Don't miss it. And we'll see you there.